Hi, welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hital. And today we're making a kala chana sabzi. So this is the dry version of a curry that we've shown before, but it's super fabulous, super delicious.
And so nutritious. So here we have actually got 2 cups of kala chana. This is what it looks like. And what we did was we washed it and we soaked it overnight. And as you can see, they have increased in size. And just we're going to drain out the water and then put it in a pressure cooker.
Right. And if you notice, they also get lighter. So that's when you look at this at the beginning, they look like stones. My kids thought they were stones sitting on the counter.
Yeah.
But look what they turn into. So it's really delicious. So we drained out the water from the chana, and 1 cup of dry chana makes approximately 2.5 cups of soaked chana. So in essence, we have 5 cups of soaked chana right here.
And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt.
And we have 4 cups of water.
Mix. Close up the pressure cooker. So you're going to put the whistle on. You're going to take it to the flame, put it on medium-high, allow it to whistle twice, and then lower the heat to a simmer and allow it to cook for 45 minutes. And then turn off the heat and let the pressure go down by itself.
Okay, so the pressure is completely gone from the cooker. Just take a look. Look at that, the chana are cooked absolutely perfectly. Now if you can see, some of them have a small slit and they're almost splitting open, and that's perfect. That's exactly how you want them, and that way they'll be nice and tender when we cook these.
So we have 1 tablespoon of oil heating up on medium heat in a pan.
And to this, we're going to add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1/8 teaspoon of asafoetida, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and 1 sprig of curry. And then quickly, we're going to add half a cup of chopped onions, and 1 tablespoon each of garlic and minced ginger, and green chilies to taste, finely chopped. We'll cook it till the onions get translucent. And your onions have been cooking for about 2 minutes, and they're nice and translucent. At this point, we're going to add our chana. Now, we're not using the water from the chana at all, but I'm going to go ahead and reserve it, so if we need a little bit later on, we'll still have it. And give it a mix. For the spices, we're going to add half a teaspoon of garam masala, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, or to taste, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon of cumin powder, and chaat masala, about half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon, or to taste. And give it a mix.
Since we have not thrown away the water that the chanas were cooked in, and actually it's really nutritious water. What you can do is, if you feel your chanas are a little dry, just pour a little bit in there and just allow it to cook a little bit more. And we're going to allow it to cook for about 3-4 minutes, and it's done. So our kala chana sabzi is ready. Look at it. And of course, what we're going to do at the end is put some cilantro, fresh cut cilantro, and we're going to also squeeze some lime on it, of course, to taste.
Yum. Now this is such a great dish, and it is pretty dry, but we still have that reserved liquid. That's why we don't throw it out from the beginning. At any point it gets drier, if you're serving this later, if you're serving it tomorrow and you need a little extra moisture, it's always best to use that liquid instead of water. So you just keep adding more and more flavor into the dish.
Right, but that is, again, we mentioned earlier, it is very nutritious water. You can use it to make dal, you can use it to make atta or dough, for chapati or parathas, and it's really good, or even soups or something like that. It's really, really nutritious. So don't throw it away, use it for something.
So let's give it a try. Yum.
Very nice.
They're cooked so perfectly. These kala chanas, or the black chickpeas, they tend to be a little bit harder and more earthy, flavor and texture than your plain white garbanzo beans. So it's essential that you cook them properly. And if you do, they just melt in your mouth. So yum.
And the dhania or the cilantro and the lime juice on top. Don't skip that step. I'm telling you, it's yum. It's almost like a chaat, like a warm chaat.
Delicious.
That's so healthy for you. Wow. Amazing recipe.
So we'd like to thank Kinnari, my sister-in-law, for this amazing recipe. And we're going to enjoy it, and you enjoy it too. So join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.